Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Lost. This time episode 16 of the first season. In the last episode, Claire came back, but unfortunately doesn't remember anything. Where Ethan took her, what he did to her, if there are others, nothing. She doesn't even remember the survivors or that her plane, the plane where she was in, crashed on the island. So that's real fun. Ethan wanted Claire back, so he threatened Charlie. If he doesn't bring Claire back, he's gonna kill a survivor every night. And he did kill Steve, so rest in peace, Steve. But Ethan was killed by Charlie. He walked straight into this elaborate trap that the survivors made. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised he was killed. I am surprised that he just walked into it and without, wondering if maybe this is a trap. Maybe this is a bit weird, but it is what it is. At the end of the episode, Claire, I think, started to remember something, so that's always good. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Listen to mommy. This is really important. Get under the bed. Don't make a sound. Don't come out. No matter what happens, don't come out, okay?
I'm calling the police! Get out of here! What are you doing? What the hell are you doing with this guy? Get out!
Damn. Damn. Not only his father killed his mother, but he pretty much witnessed it. Damn. Oh look, the boars are back. I thought they were gone. I'm sure they just came to bother Sawyer. These whispers are not the others. It's the island. I don't know, the creature or something. That was pretty clear.
I thought the boy had vacated this area.
Well, genius, I think we got some bad info. And it came at me, so I hit it and ran off into the jungle.
With your top. Perhaps he wanted to go camping.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. Saeed.
So, about those whispers.
What did you hear? After you ran into the French woman, you said you heard something in the jungle.
I thought I heard whispering.
What was it saying?
Why? Did you hear something?
No.
Forget it. I didn't hear anything.
Everyone on this island are so good at lying, goddamn.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly certain I said I'd kill you if I ever saw you again. That's why I'm here. Make things right. Besides, we both know you ain't the killing type.
What could possibly make us even for the Tampa job?
How about the known whereabouts of the man who ruined your life?
This is him.
That's him.
Is it now?
Did you get all the guns back?
All except one.
Sawyer?
How about I give you 3 guesses?
I can get it back.
Really? I've done this before, Kate, and if I remember it right, you made out with him, and he never even had what you said you could get.
Well, I only made out with him
So?
because torturing him didn't work.
Hide behind the tree.
A boar wouldn't just attack you for no reason.
Thank you, bore expert. This one did. It's harassing me.
What are you doing?
Gonna shoot the motherfucker.
Would you listen to yourself? It's a bore. You are gonna get yourself lost or worse.
Since when do you care?
I don't.
Good.
Right.
And a man who buys a compact 357 with hollow point loads, he's not looking to scare or steal. He's looking to kill. You look a man in the eye and you point a gun at him, you find who you really are, mate.
He still has the letter. He said that, you know, I'm gonna give you this letter, so apparently you didn't, or he didn't, so...
What's the one when you're all, like, shell-shocked?
PTSD.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, that's it. Did you ever have that?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm worried about Charlie. Maybe you should talk to him?
He has such beautiful eyes, Said.
Over the last few hours, you have managed to follow the tracks of humans, birds, a rock slide, yourself, basically everything
Birds?
except Boar.
What kind of birds are living there that they leave tracks?
Anytime I want something from your stash, medicine, soap, whatever, I get it. No questions asked.
Like the gun back? Is that why she's doing all this? To prove that John, what's his name? Jack?
If you want to drink, you gotta play.
Play what?
I never.
Oh, this is gonna go well. As it did in The Walking Dead.
I've never been married.
Didn't last very long. Never blamed a boar for all my problems. Never carried a letter around for 20 years because I couldn't get over my baggage.
Wow.
I never killed a man.
See? Now you can bond.
Looks like we got something in common after all.
He killed that Frank guy. I don't think it was who Hibbs was saying he was.
My sister Jeannie died when I was a boy. I fell off the monkey bars and broke her neck.
Damn.
And my mother, well, my foster mother, she blamed herself, of course.
He was in foster care.
About 6 months after Jeannie's funeral, this golden retriever comes padding up our driveway, walks right into our house, sits down on the floor, and looks right at my mother. Dog slept in Jeannie's old room on Jeannie's old bed and stayed with us until my mother passed 5 years later.
You're saying the dog was your sister?
Well, that would be silly, but my mother thought it was.
And it helped her feel better.
Thought that Jeannie'd come back to tell her the accident wasn't her fault. Let her off the hook.
Name's Frank, by the way.
James.
Good to meet you, James.
Is James his real name?
I hate to hold my hand out, but I seem to have misplaced my wallet.
Set him up.
To Sawyer. May he find whatever he's looking for at the bottom of a glass.
It's fate. Some people are just supposed to suffer. That's why the Red Sox will never win the damn series. I have a son. He's about your age.
He does what's in his heart. He's a good man. And right now, he thinks that I hate him. He thinks I feel betrayed by him. What I really feel is gratitude.
Oh.
And pride. There's a payphone over here. I could pick it up and I could call my son. I could tell him that I love him. One simple phone call and I could fix everything.
Why don't you?
Because I am weak. Will it ease your suffering?
Yeah.
Then what are you doing here?
It ain't that simple.
Of course it is. Unless you want to end up like me, of course it is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You had to check up on me.
You killed a man.
A man who killed one of us.
All I'm saying is that what happened with Ethan will be with you for the rest of your life.
Any suggestions?
You're not alone. Don't pretend to be.
Sawyer!
Is it raining every time that someone dies?
Dear Mr. Sawyer,
Who? You used to go by the name of Sawyer. What the hell are you talking about? Tell Hibbs I want to pay. How do you know Hibbs? You don't know what you're doing, do you? It'll come back around.
I know it's the thing with first shoot and ask questions later, but damn. Is it really gonna make you feel better?
Made a deal with your girlfriend. What did she give you?
Nothing she wasn't willing to part with.
That's why the Sox will never win the series.
What's that?
It's just something my father used to say. So I could go through life knowing that people hated him.
Your daddy. He a doctor too?
Was.
Why do you want to know about my father?
No reason.
That was nice. It was really nice, actually. Yeah. So that was a thing. Sawyer actually killed someone. And he feels pretty guilty about it. And bad. And now I understand his whole persona on the island. Why he acts the way he does. Why he feels that, he should be alone and he doesn't, deserve to be saved. And, the whole thing with Jack when Said stabbed him and, getting into fights and, that Kate shouldn't pity him or feel sorry for him. He feels that, he doesn't deserve all that. And, yeah, that's really sad. I mean, doesn't excuse his behavior, but at least there's a reason behind it. He tried to get revenge for the first time and it didn't go the way he wanted, so maybe he understood his real problem is with himself. He has to face his own problems. Or maybe, I don't know, he understood that he should stop being an asshole and try to be useful and help others, and maybe by helping others he will start feel better about himself, kind of like paying for what he did. So this Hibbs guy tricked Sawyer into... I mean, I'm pretty sure Hibbs' initial, the reason why he came to Sawyer was because he wanted to scare Frank into giving him, his money back. He even said that, we both know that you are not the killing type, so that's why he went to Sawyer's, especially to him, because he didn't want Frank dead, but he wanted to be, scared enough and make him realize that the thing is serious. He's not joking about his money, so yeah, then it didn't went as he hoped to. But also, he's such a piece of shit. He knew how much Sawyer wanted kind of revenge. And he, played with his mind and with his feelings to do his dirty work, so that's great. Sawyer, the original one, did stole money from his parents, but it wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. I mean, his father did all the, dirty work. Could have been different. They could have just broke up or, try to move over what happened, but, they would have been both alive. Didn't happen. So maybe, in a way, Sawyer wasn't necessarily angry at the right person. Maybe he was looking for someone to hate. Because his father was dead, so he could have blamed him and, take revenge on him. So he needed someone to hate on. Someone that was alive and you could pay. I don't know. He kept this grudge for too much time. And the last time he tried to, make himself feel better, didn't work that well. So maybe he had enough of it and he is actually trying to move on. He didn't burn the letter. Maybe, who knows, the next episodes. Maybe he's not thinking about killing the real Sawyer, but just, have a nice talk with him and maybe tell him what happened to his parents. I mean, it could have been different if he didn't shot first, like, ask some questions, but in a way I think I kind of understand him. I think he was keeping this hatred for the real Sawyer for so long that he wanted just to be over with. I think he was waiting for this moment again for a long time, and in a way I think he also panicked and didn't knew what to do. And, he just pulled the trigger. So that's that. The interesting thing is that he also met Jack's father at the bar. And I think I start to believe that they are all connected in some way. It's not just random people that, happen to be on that plane that crashed. I think there is a connection between them. Maybe they know each other in some way, or I don't know. Maybe they met at some point. At least I find it weird that Sawyer met Jack's father. I really forgot his name at that bar, and kind of he came with the idea of, not the idea, but motivated Sawyer to go and, I mean, he didn't know that he was gonna kill, but if it makes you feel better, do it. Also strange that he didn't hate it. Not strange. It's a nice thing that he didn't actually hated his son, but he was kind of proud of him. He's a good man. He's better than him. But also, I find it weird that he let Jack kind of boil in his own guilt, thinking that his father hates him, and also his mother wasn't too happy about what he did. So I don't know, maybe if his father have said anything, maybe it wasn't this kind of weird feeling between Jack and his mother, but it is what it is. Was that the day, or I don't know, some days after Jack's father died? I think at the hotel room, didn't they found the wallet? And at the bar he said that he forgot the wallet. So found it drunk. He was drunk when he died. So how much time passed since that meeting with Sawyer at that bar? But also Sawyer didn't told Jack that he met his father. I mean, it might sound weird for someone that you don't know. Practically, they don't know each other. It passed so little time that it's weird when they're trying to act like they know each other. So it would have been strange if someone comes to you and says, "Yeah, I met your father. We have a couple of drinks. Was talking about you." I don't know. Also, Sawyer's name might be James. When he was talking with the real Sawyer. He thought that he was the real Sawyer. Of course, he couldn't have said, "Yeah, my name is also Sawyer." So I don't think he was expecting that question about, what's your name. So I think his the first name that came to mind was his real name, because of course he didn't knew, or maybe he thought that Frank would recognize the name, maybe. Like, I do understand Sawyer that no one likes him because, he's acting like an asshole, but no one has any problem with Kate, so I don't know where that is coming from every time from him. And Kate once said that, no one likes me because like everyone talks with her. No one has any problem with her. I don't know why she is feeling so outcast. But yeah, damn. That boy definitely had something against Sawyer, and I don't know. I mean, shooting him, it wouldn't have fixed, like, Sawyer's real problem with the loss of his parents and, the Sawyer, because I think that's what maybe he realized. He was just like, he's just a bore, so it's not gonna fix anything. But shooting the boar, it would have, fixed some hunger issues. I don't think it was a female. So Jack's behavior towards Kate, I personally, I find it weird. In this episode, it was like, for some reason he had a problem with Kate kissing Sawyer. I don't know why. It's not that they are together and she's a free person. She can do whatever she wants without someone being, you kiss him? How could you? I don't know. But it's not that I hate him like character. I just don't like the interaction between Kate, Jack, and Sawyer. That's all. This love triangle, I hate it. And everything they are doing in this, I just don't like it. I don't know. But again, doesn't mean that I hate Kate's character when she's doing her own thing when it happens, or that I hate Jack's character or Sawyer character when they are doing their own thing. It's just when they are fighting over Kate, it's just, I don't understand it. Again, they don't know each other. I don't know why they are acting like they do. I also don't like these fights when that Jack and Sawyer have over a person. I did this with this person, but this person did this to me and or with me. She kissed me, but she didn't kiss you, and I don't know why. It's like, in a way, damn, the con artist was conned into killing someone. Anyway, I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.